Today is Tuesday. You have healing. Go to class? Yep, I don't skip. Who would you like to approach? You're the dude I was talking to before, but I want to talk to someone new. You look interesting. Who are you? I'm trying to meet people. Hello, you must be new around here. My name is Claire. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it can be a little overwhelming being new around here, but feel free to ask me about things you don't understand, or even about people. We're all generally friendly here, so there's no need to worry. That's a lot. I don't even really know many of these people. Tell me about yourself. Haha, I'm not all too interesting. Did you want to ask about someone else? Tell me more about the houses. 'Cause I need more context. Saint Spell consists of 4 houses. Until recently, there were only 3 that were actually taking in students: Bellatrix, Sirius, and Polaris. But from the early days of the conservatory, there was a 4th, and it was recently re-established: Regulus. Regulus, I assume that's it. Each house has a dorm and a flower that represents them. For Bellatrix, they made their home in Bell Castle, represented by the spider lily. Sirius's dormitory can be found in the grotto, the lily of the valley, as their tailorgily. I don't know that word. I'm gonna keep mispronouncing it. House Polaris is in the Cobalt Tower, and is represented by the blue hydrangea. I can't pronounce that. And House Regulus is located in the Crown Planetarium with the black rose as its heraldry. Being a specific house doesn't dictate which classes you can and cannot take, so there's no need to worry. So they do specialize in specific aspects of magic. Did you want to know about anything else? Isn't that the girl with the witchy hat? Eleni is quite the character. She doesn't mince words and she can come off as a little mean, but in my opinion that's also because she's passionate about the things that she's interested in. It was the mean lady. That's who this person is. The person that wouldn't let me sit next to her. She's a fan of interesting magic and extremely curious to boot. If you meet her, there's a chance that you'll meet her partner, Siri, too. Did you want to know about anything else? Is it partner as in, like, magic partner, or partner as in ahaha partner? I don't know, but she's pretty. So I want to work my way to her heart. I don't know these 2 people. If I do, then I probably just am not recognizing the names. I'm okay, thanks. You have no more questions? If that's all, I'll be best on my way. But before I forget, let me congratulate you on your admission to Saint Spell. May the stars light your way, and I hope you have a wonderful time here. And then she is gone. I already forgot what her name was. I'm so bad at names. Recently, you've learned all the Seraphim students naturally have an affinity for healing magic. You wonder on the logistics of that. Would it be like native language speakers taking their own language in school? Hello, students. As we get lectures set up today, I'll play some music while you guys wait. The professor speaks kindly in a soft-spoken tone of voice. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. I love how I actually recognize that song. I wonder if the professor is okay. You have some time into your next class. What do you want to do? So, I'm just trying to figure out what all these are. I want to assume this is the classroom. Right, profanities on the board. I'll study. I'll get my intellect up more. I also just realized my charisma and my good went up, and I don't know when that happened. The smell of chalk is comforting as you scratch away at your notes. The academic atmosphere helps you focus on your work for combat and defense magic. You can feel your intelligence increasing. You feel like a better student. So the good is directly for being a good student, not being a good person. It's noon. Who do you want to spend lunch with? I like you. You're pretty, and you're nice to me. While roaming campus, you run into a familiar rose-haired student. She appears to be collecting samples for an alchemy-related project. Noticing that you look rather nervous, she waves at you. Is something the matter? How can I forget that her name is Evelyn? That's like one of my favorite names. I think I might be lost. There's nothing just on. I think I might be lost. Can you help me? She looks at you curiously. You poor thing. I'll show you the way if you'd like. I know the conservatory can be quite big and intimidating at first, but you'll learn your way around with ease soon enough. You plucked a few more samples before turning to give you her full attention. Oh, don't mind these. These are just a few specimens I found while scavenging through some bushes. I need them for an alchemy project I'm working on. She tucks the samples into her bag. So, where is it that you're trying to go? I was wondering where I could find information for the current clubs. Ah, it's not too far off from here, I believe. I'll take you straight there. Well, here we are. There are plenty to pick and choose from. It's just joining the tea club. It's quite a pleasant time and the club members are very friendly. Are you a part of the tea club? You nod. Maybe if you join, we'll have a little tea date of our own. Yes, please. Yes, yes, please. I'll have to return to my expedition, but I hope to see you again sooner. Guess I'm joining the tea club. You have some free time until your next class. What do you do? I want to assume this is healing. Do I need to do this? You're in the infirmary. Let's get a checkup. Let's just check my health. You go to the infirmary to adjust your injury. Oh, I was still injured. They wrap you up pretty well, and with a sprinkle of magic, you feel significantly better. Sweet! Two students searching for something, seemingly distressed. I'll help them out. Is everything alright? The individual pauses in their search, vibrant red eyes meeting yours. I'm looking for my wand. A frown crosses their features as they respond briefly, soon turning back to their search. I lost it and class is starting soon, so... They add, voice trailing off, perhaps implying they don't have time to talk. You blink a couple times. Let me help you then. What does it look like? They look at you with a hint of surprise, but they hardly seem upset by the offer. It's like a little dog thingy, made out of wood. Eh? Dog thingy? I wasn't sure what you were expecting, but it wasn't quite that. It seems a little too simple to be a wand. Well, regardless. Alright, you got it. You get low to the ground, searching around and under objects for the wooden dog thingy. Minutes trickle by, but you eventually manage to find a small dog figurine. Picking it up, you turn it in your hand, examining it. It's small enough to fit within your palm, made up of cream and dark gray wood, and seemed surprisingly soft. This couldn't possibly be a wand, could it? As you ponder the figurine, your search partner pipes up. Found it! Thank you, seriously! Blinking miles surprised as you hand it over to them. No problem at all. Oh shit, forgot to introduce myself. I'm Phoenix. What's your name? I like that name. Chaos. Oh, Chaos, I'll pay you back for this sometime. Promise. They leave with a wave, wood dog wand thingy in hand. How do you cast spells with that? They seem cool. You have potions. Go to class? Of course. Class at 4 o'clock. You. Who would you like to approach? Let's see. Let's approach someone new. And probably like someone that seems like an actual dude, because I've been mostly approaching girls. You look like a dude. You have short hair, unless you're a short-haired female. Bonjour, I don't think I've seen you around before. You find yourself face to face with a brightly dressed man. Despite the school's dress code of neutrals, he had added several areas of color into his outfit. A green vest rests snugly across a broad chest and a set of shoulders. His white uniform shirt is unbuttoned to reveal pale skin and a peek at what is clearly muscle beneath. A beefy man. His boots have mismatched spats and cotton candy pink and blue. Perhaps the most interesting component of his ensemble is a strange choice of accessories. In place of normal buttons, his shirt has what looks to be peppermints, while his vest boasts a colorful array of gumballs. On his fingers, he wears gold rings topped with tiny rock candy crystals in place of gemstones. His hair is bright orange, and his eyes are a deep sea green with a small beauty mark beside the right one. You briefly wonder if the candy bedecking his outfit is actually edible. I mean, that would be cool. Though his appearance is anything but conventional, his smile is kind and pleasant. There's a comforting warmth in his gaze as he meets yours. Placing a hand over his heart, he offers a short bow as he introduces himself. I'm Darcy Levicue, the RA for House Sirius. You are? I'm Chaos. It's a pleasure to meet you, Chaos. Welcome to our magical academy. I hope to see you around campus more. If you ever need help with anything, feel free to find me. I'm often in the gardens. With another smile, he leaves you to continue on your way. In today's class, you're handling a love potion. Ooh la la. The rubby pink liquid shimmers ominously. You're careful not to spill any as you hold the beaker up to your eye level to read the meniscus. Question mark? What were you thinking? You quickly wave any strange thoughts away. Who are you thinking of? Now after school hours, extracurriculars are now in session. What do you do? I want to go to the tea club. It's in the garden, right? You're at the gardens. Join the tea club. Leaf water. Evelyn, it seems that the goddess of fate has brought us together once again. She smiles faintly. Between you and me, I'm not very good at this tea party etiquette thing. Maybe we can learn or two from this then. It's pretty much just sipping tea and looking pretty, right? I guess maybe we can learn from this. You're absolutely right. To be honest, I don't think it's necessary to have so many rules to enjoy the act of partaking in tea. Posture and proper poise should be the least of my concern. But I suppose it must still be important in some cases. You and Evelyn spend the rest of your time learning the proper etiquette of drinking tea together. I like Evelyn. Can I date Evelyn? She's cute. It's now the evening. You have some free time before the day ends. What's the rest of this stuff? Is this cooking? What is this for? Cook something. What will this increase? You nearly set off the fire alarm, but at least it tastes good. You can feel your charisma increasing. So that's how I should increase my charisma. Look at my stats. Look how good my stats look. I got no bad. I got a lot of intellect, strength, and good. I just gotta increase my charisma. Tuesday is now over. Today is Wednesday. You have alchemy. Go to class? Of course. Who would you like to approach? I know Evelyn is there, but I wanna meet other people. They might play this game more than twice, so get other people. You look interesting. Who are you? You try to find blank, but the professor is already starting their lesson, making you hastily take a random seat. With great power comes great responsibility. What a stupid saying. Huh? Transmute gold. Professor goes on, caught up in his spiel. If you can craft gold, then you deserve it. That's hard work right there. Somehow it seems personal for the professor. Wouldn't that cause inflation or something? You're not sure what sort of lesson, much less a moral one, you're supposed to be learning here. You have some free time until your next class. What do you do? I'm gonna assume this is the library? You're in the library. Let's see what reading does compared to studying. What to read today? Your fingers flip through the pages of the Pirate Queen's hidden treasure. You can feel your intelligence increasing. Still increased it anyways. While sending a chill down your spine, a random entity flies past your head. By the time you turn around, it's no longer in sight. What? Something big just... Oh wait. Suppose this kind of circumstance is quite normal around here. There are some others around, but it doesn't seem like they noticed anything. You hear a shushing sound from nearby and turn to see a pair of glistening yet cold eyes staring at you. Who are you? He places a finger in front of his lips, signaling you to remain silent. When you look more closely, you realize his expression is that of pleading. Please, be quiet for a bit. Nodding, you keep silent, slowly understanding the situation when a spirit floats past. What's more, the spirit looks angry. As the spirit floats further away, you face the person in question properly, raising an eyebrow in curiosity. Seems like he catches onto the signal. Unlike a moment ago, he's now looking everywhere but at you. Though curious, he figured that he doesn't need to share if he doesn't want to. However, he eventually climbs out of his hiding spot. Pardon me for my rudeness. Thank you for keeping my cover. Yeah, it's fine. Who are you? You don't have to explain your situation if you don't want to, by the way. His eyes glisten again when he hears that. This time they aren't as cold as before. Lets out a small laugh, as if he is finally relieved of some pent-up tension. Nonetheless, thank you. I'm Hugh. Probably mispronouncing that. Sorry that we had to meet in such an informal situation. No apologies needed, Hugh. I'm Chaos. You're cut off as the dragon Anima suddenly turns his body away. You turn around as well to see the angered spirit again, who probably heard your conversation. I'll see you around. He speaks in a calm and cool manner, as if he isn't being chased by a vengeful creature. You're impressed. After his goodbye, he dashes away as quickly as he entered the scene. I like him, but I still like Evelyn the most. It's noon. Who do you want to spend lunchtime with? Evelyn, of course. My goodness, this spell seems so difficult to manage by myself. I may need to get in a little more practice before I can even attempt this. But perhaps I should enlist a partner. Me, please, me? She quietly ponders to herself when she notices someone watching her study. Evelyn looks up from her book and greets you with a smile. Oh, my apologies. I was just so caught up that I didn't notice you there, darling. Don't mind me. You called me darling! About the book you're reading. It's nothing special, just some text about necromancy. It's okay. You probably noticed that there aren't that many students in St. Spell who wield such magic. She oddly plays with the pages in the tome and sighs, deep in thought. I happened to awake such a talent in the time of my life when I was most vulnerable. To think that my parents were tasked with laying the dead to rest as well. That sounds like a tough situation. I suppose, though I do believe things happen for a reason. If a loved one passes on, wouldn't you want to turn back the hands of time and bring them back to life in this world as well? She sounds serious, but lightens the mood with a cheerful laugh. Just imagine how cool it would be. Well, except for the part where people might think I'm trying to raise brainless zombies. Yeah. While it's not possible, I like to perfect my skills to help others communicate properly with those who have passed. I wish you luck on your future endeavors. I'm just glad to have someone who understands. I understand. I completely do. Usually people give me strange looks or assume I'm just obsessed with the dead, but it's simply something we can't escape. That's very true. She sets her book down with a determined hum. Well, fancy reading a few ghost stories with me in the meantime? I grabbed some of them to read on the side since I found reports of otherworldly sightings to be quite intriguing. I don't mind a little ghost storytelling. Aha, excellent. She cheerfully picks out a horror novel and hands it to you. I like Evelyn. You have some free time until your next class. What do you do? So, I want to assume this is my room, going to the beds. Yeah, you're in the dorms. Let's just study. I know my intellect's already pretty high, but might as well keep going with that. It's quiet in your room. The only sound the scratching of. It's quiet in your room. The only sound the scratching of your quill. A little weird grammar there. The calm atmosphere helps you focus on your work for combat and defense magic. You feel your intelligence increasing. You feel like a better student. Yay! You have potions. Go to class? Of course. Who would you like to approach? Let's see. Who here have I not talked with yet? I don't recognize your sprite, so I'll do you. Whoever you are. Ooh, a full image. Okay. You bump into a dark-haired girl, cowering in the corner. Ah, sorry, I was in the way. Are you alright? I'm alright. Do you need a hand? What are you doing? That'll be nice. Do you need a hand? You try to help her get out of the corner, but she shifts her body away from your offer. Her eyes have a hard time focusing on something. She doesn't want to look directly at you. Fine. She is clearly trembling in fear and clutching onto candelabra for dear life. I think I pronounced that right? There is no flame lit, and it's daylight outside. Why does she need that? The more you stare, the more intimidated the girl in front of you becomes. It seems like she is more intimidated by you than her surroundings now. Sorry for bumping into you. I'll excuse myself now. Question mark gives a quick bow and makes a run for it. I'm sorry! What a strange girl. I didn't mean to scare you! Today you're making an elixir deadly enough to kill 10 men with a single drop. Jesus Christ. You're only making this as a demonstration of these ingredients intermingling. Drink the death elixir? No, you dumb fuck! Why would I drink the death elixir? I mean, commit the death besito, but we gotta get with our girl Evelyn first. Then I'll commit death besito. It's now after school hours. Extracurriculars are now in session. What do you do? Go to the tea club. No, that's the wrong one! That's the wrong one! Can I go back? Can I go back? Can I go back? No! I can't go back. I messed up. How do I... Hang on, there's a back. Where's my mouse? There's back. Can I go back? Yes, I'm cheating the system. It's okay. It's for a good cause. Haven't I already joined the tea club? Leaf water. Is this just gonna be the same interaction? Okay. Greetings, Chaos. Have you heard about the upcoming dance? Okay, no, it's different. The event coordinators are hosting a practice dance right now. If you'd like to join, I'm interested, but how do I go about finding a partner? I haven't found a partner yet myself. Then again, it's only practice after all. She briefly thinks the situation over. Perhaps we could be partners for the practice? Of course, you'll be free to find others to dance since it's strictly practice. I would think people would prefer to go with their dates there. That sounds like a fun idea. You can be my date. Dancing as friends, probably more fun than dancing with someone you like a lot, right? But I like you a lot. Let's get started, shall we? You depart for the ballroom. Evelyn grabs hold of your hand and assumes her dance position while you're being instructed. Everyone begins to practice their posture and steps. You seem like a natural. It's strange that I feel oddly safe in your care. Oh, you're so cute. She offers a playful curtsy at the end of your practice dance. I'm sure your partner would be honored to dance with you. Be my partner, please. I hope you'll be able to share that special moment with them. Please be it for me. Now the evening, you have some free time before the day ends. I need to increase my charisma more, so go cook. Cook something. So I increased my charisma last time. You nearly set off the fire alarm, but at least it tastes good. You can feel your charisma rising. Sweet. I need to find what else increases my charisma, because it's still only at 3. I am super intelligent. I need to work on my strength too. That's slacking behind now. Wednesday is now over.